Want to fall back in love with your kitchen without a massive renovation? Today I'm showing how to add color, personality, and charm back into your kitchen with a few simple, budget-friendly DIY updates, including a wallpaper swap that's going to take 20 minutes and change everything. Hello, I'm Ashley with At Home with Ashley. Today I am sharing a colorful kitchen renovation that proves you don't need a big budget or a huge renovation to totally refresh your space. If you want to feel excited about your home again, you're going to love this. Welcome to my very white kitchen. I wanted to show you the before because while it's nice, it is somewhat generic. Upper and the lower cabinets, white. The tile, white. The ceiling and crown molding, yep, it's all white. It's just a little too safe. Now, don't get me wrong, I still love the layout, even if it's just a white box, and these cute brass bow handles definitely staying. But now you know why I'm itching for more color. Did you see the little area above the tile? That's a shelf for pretty objects, which I love. I also added pill and stick wallpaper there so I can easily swap it out whenever I feel like a change. It's one of the few pops of personality in here, but we're about to change even that because I'm ready for a whole new look. First up in this makeover, I'm needing a really quick win, so I'm adding the scallop trim to the kitchen. For this scallop trim, we are going to add the big one to the toe cake down here. And then we have this little version, which we're gonna put in front of the open shelves up here. So adorable, right? These sweet little curves are such an easy way to add girly charm and personality, and it's very budget friendly too. This is one of those super satisfying updates. First, I painted all the scallop trim Beloved Pink by Bear. It's such a cheerful, happy shade. Once everything was dry, my husband cut the longer pieces for the toe cake using the miter saw. Then he just nailed them right onto the base with a nail gun. Super simple. For the smaller shelf scallops, I went with construction adhesive instead of nails so the trim wouldn't split. Now here comes the not so fun but very necessary part, filling in the seams and nail holes with wood filler so I can finish them off and get them looking finished shortly. Let's pause right now on the scallops though because my husband's ready to remove the cabinet fronts and I don't want to slow down the progress. We started by sanding the cabinet fronts with 100 grit sandpaper to rough them up. My husband got a little enthusiastic and took off most of the old paint, but hey, it worked. Next, I cleaned everything really well to get rid of dust and grime because nothing ruins a paint job faster than a dirty surface. Then it was time to prime. I used a brush for the corners and edges and a roller for everything else to get that nice smooth finish. Today we are at the paint stage, which is so exciting because we get to see the color go onto the cabinets. I'm using this color called Beloved Pink. It's what I have on my front door, my shutters, lots of places through my house. And if you find a color you love, repeating it isn't boring. It's just giving continuity to your house. I use the same brush and roll combo for the paint and ended up doing 3 coats spaced about 2 hours apart, then let it dry overnight. And in case you're wondering, yes, I'm using cabinet paint. It's designed to be extra durable so it holds up to real life, cooking, spills, pets, you name it. Honestly, it felt a little scary at first. Pink is bold, but it's just paint. And I could tell right away it's the right choice. It's joyful, unexpected, and should totally transform the space. After painting the cabinet fronts, I realized that some of the frame will show, so I primed and painted that as well, so the lower cabinet section will look seamless. The cabinets are done and they look really good. Not perfect, but good. And now is the moment of truth because we get to put them on and see how they look with the scallop trim we added. I'm so excited. My husband carefully snapped the lower cabinets back in place and installed one drawer front at a time. The dishwasher panel needed to be screwed into a bracket and then attached with bolts. It was so fun to see the pink slowly take over as the pieces went in. The cabinets are in and they look so cute. Let me show you. The pink lower cabinets look so good, especially paired with the scallops. It's sweet, it's custom, and it brings so much personality to the kitchen. Now you can also see how the scallops turned out. They add so much personality and softness to the space. They pop beautifully against the white toe cake and tile and tie the whole room together in such a fun way. Sometimes it's the tiniest details that really make the biggest difference. Now for a quick update, switching the wallpaper above the shelves. I actually designed this area with change in mind. I usually use pill and stick wallpaper so I can update it anytime I want a new look. I keep an extra tub of wallpaper in the basement and it's perfect for things like this. This time I'm using the same pattern that's already in the rest of my kitchen. It's going to help pull everything together and make the space feel more cohesive. I decided to make a little challenge out of it and time myself. I was aiming for under 20 minutes. First I cut the wallpaper to the right height, then I rolled on the paste and started applying the wallpaper to the wall. This pattern is super forgiving because there's no seams to match up, though the corner definitely tested my patience. It ended up taking 30 minutes instead of 20, but honestly, so worth it. The mint green with the pink lower cabinets, it's so cute. I'm obsessed. This is such a simple way to give your space a fresh feel. No big commitment, just pure fun. Now I'm adding back the accessories and then I'll be ready to show you the full reveal. Kitchen is done, and I'm honestly shocked by what a difference a few small updates made. Who's ready to see the update? Cue the countdown for the reveal.
3, 2, 1!
The paint, the scallops, the wallpaper, it totally transformed the space. It used to feel flat and white, and now it feels happy and full of personality. Definitely giving cottagecore and maybe just a little bit living in a dollhouse, which is exactly the vibe I'm going for. The best part, this update wasn't expensive. I spent about $12 on a roller, $30 on primer, $50 on cabinet paint, and around $50 total for the scallop trim. A total of $142, which is big charm on a small budget. Now every time I walk into my kitchen, it feels like me. That's the magic of decorating with heart. You fall back in love with your home. If you're dreaming of adding more color and character to your space, I hope this gives you some ideas. Don't be afraid to make bold choices. It's your home. Thank you so much for coming along on this kitchen refresh. I had so much fun adding color and charm to a space that felt a little plain. Now it's full of personality and joy. It's exactly what I want my whole house to feel like. I'd love to know which of these updates was your favorite. The scallops, the pink cabinets, the wallpaper. Let me know in the comments. And if you love colorful, budget-friendly DIYs that make your home feel more like you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I've got lots more coming your way.